All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that means 3rd down coming up.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball. And it sure makes it tough to adjust in time. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4th. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Play action on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Throwing it again here. That's brought in by Miller. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now Rattler. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. You're good on the point after. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is York to kick this one away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
I I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is Walker on second. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Alontae Taylor making the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Running with Walker again. Room to run inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rattler setting to throw. That finds Miller complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He sends this one to the end zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Howell off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Another try following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. First down, Howell. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
It gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Powell out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Powell from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. The throw again. It's Howell. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Now throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Running left, here's Walker. And he gets taken down immediately, right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Al throwing on 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Throwing is Rattler. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's Rattler. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So the incompletion on first, here's 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. On 3rd down, Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Seahawks likely looking at a punt. Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. And the shotgun. Howell. They connect for the first. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. To the air on 1st down. Howell. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Defense showing blitz. Howell. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Big gain downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go. Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Working from the pistol, Powell. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Throwing now. Howell. Into traffic. Complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Trying for it, it's Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Wide open, downfield, got it! Hits the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Howell. Launches one deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Walker on 1st down. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game.
Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He puts some air under it deep. They connect on the deep shot. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. You're good on the point after. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks 14. Dave York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rush coming for Howell. He's going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10. Here's Howell. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now Howell to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running back sent in motion left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Hand off here for Miller. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's stuffed cold by that defensive front. Ball spotted right back at the line, so no gain. And now they've got to get 9 on 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Howell from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, Howell. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throw again, it's Howell. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Howell now, third and long. We're down to 1 quarter. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Sam Howell touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. I think the Seahawks got that one back. Yes, they did. 2-score game. Got to get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. It is caught left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. To throw, Howell. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 16. Completed to Lockett. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. And the shotgun, Howell. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Walker now from the gun. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You tried bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt. That's about trust. Trust in your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. They may have caught them a little by surprise on the last onside try, but certainly much more prepared this time around. That one is not successful.
Yeah, it's tough enough. The numbers tell all of us, right? It's tough enough to do it once. Recovering 2 in a row, well, that's borderline impossible. And that Hands team, they were going to let their side down a second time, that's for sure.
Coming left is Miller. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running once more with Miller. Has a lane inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 12 in the 4th. So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up.
Man in motion here. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Man, I love talking to these coaches, Kate. You know, as we sit in our production meetings, in some cases, we're going to try to figure out why a run or pass in a 2-point conversion. But there, well, just simply running it was more than enough.
And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Powell. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this is a huge loss on the play. Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Finds Miller complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good for the Saints.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Now the Saints to the line for another 2-point try.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Howell off to play action. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they pick him off again. And the Saints get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the Saints.